Let us try and use off as much as we can. It will give us a better understanding. Now you see, I did not write anything. Still you said it is Baitullahi. Huh? Now Allahi is the possessor. Are you with me? What do we call this noun? Mudaf ilayhi. Huh? We call this noun Mudaf ilayhi. And what do we call this noun? Mudaf. Huh? Here also it is mudafun ilayhi. Huh? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, because we have already done it in the past, and I'm just revising it for you to refresh yourself. Mudafun ilayhi. If I say, I write here, brother, without vowel sign. Kitabullahi. What is it? You immediately came with Kitabullahi. Okay. Now I say fi. What will happen now? What will happen now, brothers and sisters? Fi baitillahi. If I write here min kitabillahi, you know why? Harf jar, ism majroor, makes it ism majroor. Okay. So min kitabillahi. Now we have here two murakkabs, two compounds. What is our first compound, brother? Jarun wa majrurun. And what is your second compound, brother? Mudafun wa mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? This is your second compound. In order to understand and say properly in grammatical analysis, min, I will say harf jar, kitabi, I will say ism majroor. So that is one compound. Now let us do the second compound. Then this kitabi, which is ism majroor, is also mudaf. And then this is mudaf ilayhi. Two compounds. Do you see? Again I say here, fi bayti is your one compound. And what is that one compound? Jarun wa majroor. Harf jar, ism majroor. Now comes the second compound, murakkab. And what is that murakkab? Baitillahi. Baitillahi. Are you with me? So here it is. Okay. And sometimes, brothers and sisters, it will have the chain of mudaf ilayhi can be very long. Can be very long. Now I write here. What is it? Masjidul Rasuli. How will you say? Masjid of the Prophet. And then I say Masjidu Rasulillahi. Okay, now I did not put any harf jar. Tell me, brother and sister, what is Masjidu? Mudaf. What is Rasuli? Mudaf ilayhi. Then again second chain starts. This is, let me circle it. This is one compound, and then this is second compound. So it means that Rasuli in the first compound became mudaf ilayhi. And in the second compound it became mudaf. Are you see? So I say it is playing a double role. And there will be times when the noun has two roles to play. Masjidu mudaf, Rasuli mudaf ilayhi, وهو مضاف, and then مضاف إليه. Now I say what will happen now? في مسجد رسول الله. So this fi, brother and sister, will have its effect only on one noun, not on the whole sentence, only on one noun. And what is that noun? Immediately after harf jar. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So it became fi harf jar. Masjidi ism majrur. Brother Abdul Samad. Wahuwa mudaf. And then Rasuli mudaf ilayhi. Wahuwa mudaf. And then mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me? Are you comfortable now? Now I'm going to write a funny sentence. Yes, brothers and sisters.
Most of the time, mudaf ilayhi should be definite. In this case, Rasul, Masjid, in the first sentence, Masjidu, Rasuli. Right? Is it supposed to be definite, Rasuli?
Okay. Here is another nice question by Brother Abdul Samad. Let us discuss this. Okay. Let us go back again. Mudaf ilayhi, can be definite and can be indefinite. Okay? When you say Kitabu Muhammadin, then it is definite. Are you with me? What is definite? Muhammad is definite. Now please listen to me carefully. I'm saying something extremely important. If the mudaf ilayhi is definite, then automatically mudaf is definite. Even though we did not put al. We cannot put al or tanween to the mudaf. Can never put, Brother Abdul Samad, mudaf cannot have al and cannot have tanween. Would you like to write it down or shall I write it down? If the mudaf ilayhi is definite, then brothers and sisters, mudaf is automatically definite. Now, brothers and sisters, what happens if the mudaf ilayhi is indefinite? Then it becomes automatically. What is the example of mudaf ilayhi indefinite, brother? I will write down. Kitabu talibin. See, talibin, indefinite. Are you with me? How will you translate? A book of a student. Both are indefinite. Why? Because if the mudaf ilayhi is indefinite, then the mudaf is also indefinite. But if the mudaf is definite, then the mudaf ilayhi becomes automatically definite. Even though there is no al, okay? Because of course it cannot have tanween. Okay. Now look at, brothers and sisters, I write down here a sentence. Kitabu Muhammadin became Kitabu Muhammadin. And Kalamun al-Mudarrisu will become Kalamul Mudarrisi. Kalamu al-Mudarrisi. Okay. Now tell me, al-Mudarrisi is mudaf ilayhi. Is it definite, indefinite? It is definite. Then what will happen to kalamu? It is definite. It is definite. But there are many teachers, okay? And one of the teacher left her pen, and we don't know to whom it belongs. So we can say Kalamu Mudarrisin. Now tell me, is Mudarrisin definite, indefinite? Indefinite. So what will happen to Kalam? It is indefinite. We don't know which teacher, any teacher. Got the idea? But when you say Kalamul Mudarrisi, then you know which teacher you are talking about. Got the idea? Inshallah. Is it clear? Inshallah. Okay. Okay. Having said that, brother, I just want to write down a sentence. Yeah.
Supposing we add a fee, it belongs to, supposing we add a preposition to in front of kalamu, will that become kalami?
Well, what kind of proposition do you want to put?
To, if we put belongs to the mudaris.
Then you will change the sentence. Al-kalamu lil mudarris. How will you say? Al-kalamu, the pen. Now we want to, you see, once the pen is on its own, then it became al-kalamu. Because it is a particular pen you are talking about. Al-kalamu lil mudarris. Let me write down. Al-kalamu lil mudarrisi. Got the idea?
We have a different sentence structure there.
There we have difference.
Mudaf ilayhi is just on the
No, there is no mudaf ilayhi. Now this is our mubtada and this is jar majroor. Shibu jumla khabar. The pen belongs to the teacher. This will be there. Okay. Now I just I always give you this sentence. Plus, brothers, there are many sentences in your handout. And I would like you to look through those sentences of mudaf ilayhi. While I'm writing this, Brother Muhammad, can you see in the handout what page it is, brother? 1415, huh? I come to one more question before I go further. Brother Abdul Samad, you said, if you had only Masjidu Rasuli, that construction is incorrect. Masjidu Rasuli is not correct. You will have to say Masjidur Rasuli. Are you with me? What will you say? Masjidur Rasuli. Yeah? Because if that is your mudaf ilayhi, then we are talking about that particular masjid of the Rasul. You will say Masjidur Rasuli. As soon as you brought Allah, and the Rasul is going to become mudaf, we cannot have al. I cannot say Masjidur Rasulillahi. It has to be Masjidu Rasulillahi. Why? If I were to write down only this one, this much, brother, Masjidu Rasuli. What is this, brother? Mudaf ilayhi. Now I want to say masjid of the Prophet of Allah. So I add Allah here at the end. Is it correct? No, it is not correct. Because see, if you say Masjidur Rasuli, it is correct. But as soon as you want to make this into mudaf, then it cannot have al. Are you with me? It cannot have al. Now you will say Masjidu Rasulillahi. Do you follow why? No al? Because it is becoming a mudaf from here.
Okay, but a mudaf can also be a majroor?
Yeah, if it is in the chain.
Okay. So
Huh?
mudaf is never definite. Is that what you mean?
Mudaf cannot have al.
So that means it can't be definite.
It will be definite by its situation. She's asking mudaf cannot be definite. I say mudaf is definite by its situation. See, here is kitabu. Is it definite, indefinite? You will look to the mudaf ilayhi. If the mudaf ilayhi is definite, then the mudaf is definite. Do you see? What is the sign of definite? Al. Do you see al here? You don't see. But then the question is it definite or not? Where will you go to check? Okay? Now here, Kitabu Talibin. Is Kitabu definite? I don't know. Nothing is given here. But when I look here, then it tells me that this is indefinite. Huh? Because the mudaf ilahi is indefinite, this became indefinite. Now look at this, brothers and sisters. Again I want you to draw your attention. Masjidu, Rasuli, Lahi. Are you with me? Masjid doesn't have al. Rasul doesn't have al. But the last mudaf ilahi has al. Because that mudaf ilahi is not going to become mudaf again. So you, at the end, you have the final definite noun. Shall I repeat again? Masjid doesn't have al. Rasul doesn't have al. But the Allah has al. Why Allah has al? Because that is the end of our chain. Nothing going further. If there was something further, then even that noun will also be without al. Are you with me? So, because this